summer, all the... And it's weird, in California this summer, all the state parks caught on fire, which was sad because these parks are full of weed. It's bad news. It's like, even the guys fighting the fires are like, oh my God, make another rainbow, Tommy. Oh my God. It's weird. Even Smokey the Bear is going, only you can... Shit, I knew this. And California weed is kick-ass fucking weed. This is weed that even Jamaicans go, oh, don't smoke that weed, man. It's California catatonic. It's the type of weed you hit it and it's like, fuck. Shit. I'm not doing something. What is it? All right, breathe. And you get so stoned, you end up sitting on your couch for a week to the point where your cat's going, get up, you asshole! I've been eating my own shit for the last 2 days. I know mellow, but this is fucking ridiculous. And if they legalize it, they're going to have to regulate it, and they're going to have to put a warning on a box of joints. It's going to have to say, Surgeon General has determined this will make your music awesome. Even Yanni. And if you thought you enjoyed cartoons before, like, and if they're going to have ads, they're going to have ads, and it'll be like, instead of the Marlboro Man, it'll be the Mendocino Man. It'll be a cowboy in the back of a horse going, shit, am I thirsty? Goddamn. Even the horse will be going, I don't know where the fuck I am. Goddamn, I got a little cotton mouth here, goddamn it.
Ha! Welcome to another edition of Back to the Shack with your host, Big Bad Blair Glucki, from an actual shack behind the garage. Scary fucking shit. It isn't. Well, I am making advancements in, in the progression of quitting smoking. One, things actually are looking up as I'm feeling better, I'm feeling healthier, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. It's like my confidence is boosted because I'm actually doing something that's healthy, and I'm looking forward to this transition that I'm going through, which will be me basically revamping my life and moving into my own place and stopping with the whole not really just jumping from basically bedroom to bed, well, not bedroom, just basement suites to basement suites, and just finally having my own place again, which is going to be awesome. I dropped off the damage deposit today, so I have a month to come up with the October's rent, which isn't hard to do because I have a full-time job. Ha! Look at that. Look how that works. Because this doesn't pay the bills. Yet. It will, I hope. Just keep, I just want my listeners, you guys, to keep listening, like, share, follow on Spreaker. And the insanity continues because this is an insanity episode. I'm trying to think of certain things that would make things, make things insane. I believe in chaos, in organized chaos, and I believe in, all-around chaos, because I find it healthy. If there's no chaos, then everybody's just going to be like, oh, no, dull, and fucking, it'll just be boring as fuck. Fuck it. I like chaos, because it's the only part where I can actually, just sit back and, because nobody suspects me of saying anything. I never do, really. I just like watching people's drama unfold before them and just sitting back and watching and then being like, could have told them that would happen. Wow. People ask my advice, I'd give it to them, but nobody ever does. Because I'm not intelligent, apparently. I'm from from a different country because I have an accent, apparently. I'm getting tired of that. I don't have an accent. I really don't. Oh, man, customers at work. One guy asked me, "Oh, where are you from?" Oh, fucking, well, Manitoba. They're like, "No way." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from Manitoba." You're like, "Seriously, you're from Manitoba? Where in Manitoba?" I'm like, "Balmoral, Manitoba." I like to see people's reaction when I tell them where I'm from. When I say I'm from Balmoral, Manitoba, they're like, they look at me like I'm just completely out of my fucking mind. They're like, "Where the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "You don't want to know. Because if I tell you where it is, I'd have to kill you." And if you say it with say that with a complete straight face, they think that you're fucking bonkers. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up because people perceive everything as being bad and evil. And I went to the mall today. I went to Polo. And one out of the 50 million reasons why I've decided to quit smoking. I'm sitting there, I'm taking off my rollerblades, and there's this homeless guy wandering around asking people to see if he could borrow $1 so he could buy a smoke. And he's walking by these two cosmetic ladies, and he uttered something. I didn't hear him, and I think he called her a racist, and she spoke up and said, "I don't I don't judge a person based on the color of their skin." And I'm like, I wanted to stand up and, give her a standing ovation, but I would look really fucking weird because I'd be the only guy standing up giving her a standing ovation. So I just carried on with my business, and I was walking in, and she's like, "Can you believe that?" I'm like, "Well, that's one reason why I quit smoking. They don't even bother me." And it's funny because I have a vape that I use from time to time, not all the time, I just use it from time to time, and I was using it yesterday while I was downtown, and I'm sitting there, and this pregnant lady walks up to me and asks me if I have a cigarette. I'm like, "I don't smoke." And she's like, "Oh, what's that?" I'm like, "It's a vape." And she's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "You shouldn't be smoking either. You're pregnant." Fuck, people are dumb. It's a generation we live in. But I have 2 days off. Sorry for that brief pause. I need to take a little bit of a breath because, I gotta stop to breathe once in a while. If I talk too much, I start to sound real nasally, and I don't like that. I like to keep it mellow and fresh. Fresh. I can't really say anything about freshness. I don't know. I'm trying to think of stuff that I stopped using Netflix for a bit, just because I'm tired of it. Because you can only watch all those shows over and over again so many times until at least you know the lines. You know the shows, you know the episodes from like the back of your fucking head. You know the episodes. And you know what happens in each individual episode. You can tell me which episode Ross and Rachel first got together. That would be sweet. Because then I know that you have major fucking problems, like binge watching Friends over 15 times like I have. And I used to bug the fuck out of people who watched Friends. And then I'm just like, you know what? Jennifer Aniston's kind of fucking hot. Maybe if I watch it on mute, like I did with Baywatch, I can get away with it. But to me, I thought that show was dumb. And then I started watching Crave TV, and I was watching this show called the 90s. And it was about all the stuff that happened in the 90s. Like, it starts with television and goes through all that. And I realized something. I'm like, holy fuck. If I keep watching this show, I'm going to realize how fucked up the 90s were and how much I miss that. I miss the chaos of the 90s. If that makes sense. You guys probably just think it's fucking dumb.
Behold, the purest kryptonite. Feeling weak, my friend? Oh, so weak.
That's Superman's weakness, not mine.
Really?
Yeah, duh.
Oh, that stupid man at the store. Well then, how about this? Does the yellow hurt your eyes, my friend? Getting weak. Oh, so very weak.
That's the Green Lantern.
Oh, shoot. Then how about some water in your face? Are you melting, my friend?
That's the Wicked Witch.
Oh, we're wasting time. What is your weakness?
Well? Dumb. Never tell the villain how to trap you in a cage.
You probably shouldn't have helped us build it either.
I know, dumb!
Well, that's a classic. Freakazoid. If you remember that show, you're in your 30s. Yep, good times. I don't understand why they took that cartoon off the air. I mean, yeah, it demoralized a lot of ethnic groups and ethnic stereotypes and, basically made fun of absolutely everything they could possibly do. And it was a children's show, but, if a kid was watching it, they didn't understand the jokes. They just saw a cartoon and saw some funny stuff happening on the screen. It was like, that's great. We don't know the punchline, but guy has a goofy voice saying it. Yeah. But I watched a clip of Freakazoid, and it was him just completely tearing down this poor creepy homeless guy. And just screaming at him for 35 seconds. I was just like, wow. As a kid, I thought that was funny as shit. And then I'm watching it now, I'm just like, I feel really bad for that creepy old guy trying to sell a watch. I'd buy a watch from him, And then I throw it in his face. No, I just take the watch and just run. What's he gonna fucking do? He's a creepy guy, probably with a peg leg. As I create a fucking fictional character. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's move this along on to more relevant stuff. So, yeah, I'm liking Crave TV. I like the selection of shows that they have on there. I watch Cheers. Basically one of my favorite shows of all time. I couldn't watch it growing up because my dad thought, I sit around with my uncles on the weekends who used to drink heavily. Why do I need to sit there and watch it on TV? While all these adults are sitting in a bar week after week getting drunk. I can live that week after week on the weekends. No, I love my family, but, just growing up, some of the things that I've seen my family do is just beyond hilarious. The greatest time that I remember is we were playing baseball at the family farm. We were playing baseball. I can't remember what the function was. I think it was a wedding. It was a big occasion. I think it was either a wedding or Baba's 80th birthday. So I don't know, but we were playing baseball, and my Uncle Ted came over, and he wanted to play ball. He wanted to play some ball, so he hit a nice little chip and got it mid right field, and got